There's just something special about warm homemade rolls. Soft, flaky, brushed with butter, and ready to pull apart at every bite. If you've ever thought that homemade rolls were too difficult, today's recipe might just change your mind. These buttery dinner roll knots look impressive, but they're actually one of the easiest breads you can make. Let me show you how. In a large mixing bowl, combine 5 cups of flour with yeast. Give it a quick whisk to evenly distribute the yeast, then set the bowl aside. In a microwave-safe bowl, combine the water, milk, sugar, and salt. Heat it just enough until the mixture is warm, not too hot. Then stick the butter into the mixture and then let the butter almost completely melt. The warmth of the liquid will finish melting the butter without getting the mixture too hot, which is perfect for the yeast bread. Pour the warm milk mixture into the flour and yeast. Using a stand mixer, begin mixing on low speed. Then add the 2 eggs and continue mixing until everything comes together, stopping once or twice to scrape down the sides of the bowl so everything is evenly mixed together. Turn the dough into a lightly floured breadboard. The dough might feel kind of sticky, so sprinkle a little flour either on the bottom of the board and also on top. I end up using about another half a cup, but wait until you see how the dough feels. Knead the dough for about 6 to 8 minutes. We want the dough to be soft, smooth, and elastic. One of my favorite parts about making bread is feeling the dough change beneath your hands. It starts out a little rough, and then after a few minutes of kneading, it becomes smooth and silky. And that's when you know the dough is ready. Then I shape the dough into a ball and place it into a lightly greased bowl, turning it once so the top is lightly coated. Cover it with a towel or plastic wrap and let it rise in a warm place for about an hour or until it's doubled in size. After the dough has doubled, gently punch it down to release the air. Then turn it onto a lightly floured breadboard and divide this dough into half. While you're working with one half, place the other half on a cookie sheet. Next, we're going to divide each half into 12 equal pieces. Now for the fun part. Roll each piece of dough into about a 12-inch long strip. Then we're going to tie these strips into loose knots. Tuck one top of the end underneath the roll, then bring the bottom end up and tuck it into the center of the knot. Once you've tried one or two, you'll get the hang of it. And they'll all bake up just beautifully. Place the knots onto a parchment-lined baking sheet. Cover them and let them rise again until they're about double in size. The second rise is what gives these rolls that wonderfully light, fluffy texture. Now, just before baking, whisk together the egg yolk and the water, and then gently brush the tops of each roll. This is going to give them that beautiful golden bakery finish. I bake the rolls at a 375-degree oven for about 12 minutes or until they're beautifully golden brown. As soon as they come out of the oven, I'm going to brush them with some nice melted butter. And this is my favorite part. The butter melts right into the warm rolls, keeping the top soft while adding a little bit more buttery flavor. Now let's see how they turned out. Look at these beautiful golden color. And when you pull them apart, look how soft and fluffy they are inside. These are wonderful to serve with soup, pasta, holiday dinners. Honestly, anytime is good time for these dinner knots. I hope you've enjoyed today's recipe about making these dinner knots. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and come back and see us next time at Everyday Eats with Ellen. And also, the recipe card will be in the description for the rolls, and also an invitation to join my recipe club, where you'll be receiving a free recipe every week in your inbox. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next time.